Hey guys, good to be with you today. We are on our third healthy habit that heals. We've already talked about stress less, pray more, and the amazing benefits. We've also talked about the healthy beverage habit, and we've talked about so many things that are healthy when we switch to healthy water and healthy beverages. So we are going to talk over the next few weeks about fruit and just how beneficial that it is to our bodies. But you know what? We're going to start today with just dispelling some myths about fruit, because there are a lot of facts that people think they know and they're just not true. So they're not really facts. I guess you've heard of fake news. Well, sometimes it's fake news because it's not really backed by science. And so let's find out what the science says. So we're going to talk first about a study that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, they funded it in 2010, and it was a global study on health. And when Americans were studied, the sum of that said that the number one problem with health in America, the number one issue, was our American diet. That was the biggest cause of death and disease in America. That's pretty astounding. But when they were asked, what is the number one thing that would make a difference? They said, what would be the number one thing that would make a difference in reversing that? And they said that it was going to be fruit. More fruit in the diet. So guys, that was, of all the things they could choose, they said the lack of fruit and the need for more fruit in our diets in America was the number one thing. So Dr. Greger also talks about fructose, because we have heard so often, oh goodness, fruit has too much fructose, and the fructose in fruit is just the same as in other things. Well, Dr. Greger in his research has found this. He says in nature, fructose comes packaged with fiber, antioxidants, phytonutrients that appear to nullify the adverse effects of fructose. Eating fructose the way that nature intended carries benefits rather than risks. And guys, this makes such sense to me, because God created fruit and he created it for our good. I love the verse that talks about, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that takes refuge in him. And I really believe when we eat God's good foods, it's a refuge for our health. There's proof of that as we begin to eat whole foods the way God made them, there is such a refuge for our health. So what about type 2 diabetes? Because a lot of people think, oh goodness, I can't have fruit because of diabetes. And some doctors even tell their patients to limit fruit. But the research showed that there was no benefit to the diabetics that were limiting their fruit to no more than 2 a day, and then those who were told they could eat 2 or more, as much as they wanted, there was no adverse effect for the ones that had plenty. I have a friend personally that has reversed diabetes with a healthy diet, eating God's good whole fruit, and one of the things she loves the most is that she can eat all the fruit that she wants. Her numbers are remarkable, and when she does blood tests now, and off the charts. So I'm super proud of that. We can enjoy our fruit. Can we eat too much fruit? That's something that maybe some of us. Well, let me read you this, because this is a study that was done. It says a research group, actually the one that invented the glycemic index, they found that feeding subjects a fruit, vegetable, and nut-based diet that included about 20 servings of fruit per day for a couple of weeks had no adverse effects on weight, on blood pressure, or triglycerides, all the while lowering the bad cholesterol by an astounding 38 points. Guys, that's pretty huge. That is pretty huge. So, you know what? We can put fruit in the whole form that it comes with, its fiber and all the nutrients. We can put it back on the menu. We can do it in smoothies. We can do it on salads. We can make wholesome desserts, maybe with some dates and bananas and different things. So we can have servings of fruit. Dr. Greger recommends 4 every day, 1 of berries and 3 of other fruits. So we don't have to do 20, but let's, over these weeks ahead, let's see if we can work into our diet, into snacks and smoothies and other ways that we get fruit. Let's try to eat 4 a day. That's our goal. We're trying to make a habit of that. That's our challenge. And guys, as we mentioned before, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that takes refuge in him. We are going to enjoy our fruit, and that's it for the day. So join me next week. We're going to talk about the very healthiest fruit and its many, many benefits. All right. See you next time. God bless you big. Bye-bye.